The European Space Agency is about to send a spacecraft to explore Jupiter and 3 of its large and most intriguing moons.
Unfortunately, due to a risk of lightning, this morning's launch has been rescheduled for tomorrow morning around 7:15 our time. However, once launched, it will make a 550-mile journey to the gas giant.
Its core mission to discover whether the moons are capable of sustaining life. And joining us in the studio this morning to talk more about that is physics and astronomy professor Dr. Mel Blake of the University of North Alabama in Florence. So thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. The first thing I want to ask you is just to kind of get a basic understanding of the mission and what's so great about Jupiter and its moons.
Well, Jupiter, for one thing, is inherently interesting because it's the largest planet in the solar system. If you took everything else that's in all the other objects in the solar system and put them into one object, with the exception of the sun, Jupiter would have more stuff. It's also a very good comparison for planets that we've discovered around other stars. Now, what makes the moons interesting is that the 3 that they're going to be investigating are mainly ice. And one of the major components of life, you and I, are mostly water. And so astrobiologists think that, we need liquid water to have life, because that's, basically Earth life. And so this is what makes these moons very intriguing, is that there's previous missions have found significant evidence that there's oceans underneath the surface of these moons. If there's oceans, that's liquid water, which could be a good environment for life. So this is why these moons are very, very interesting.
Wow, so does this mission basically it's building on that previous?
Yes, the Galileo mission and the Juno mission, which is currently still in orbit around Jupiter, have found significant evidence, particularly for Ganymede, that Ganymede has a magnetic field, which could suggest a subsurface ocean. Europa, the Hubble Space Telescope, and the Galileo missions have found evidence for ice underneath the surface and even gases, water being vented from Europa. And so this is really interesting.
And if those theories are true, what could this mean moving forward, including future missions potentially?
Well, NASA has a mission called Europa Clipper that's going to visit the moon Europa around Jupiter. But anywhere where we think there's liquid water is going to be investigated further. There's discussions about a possible lander, for instance, sending a space probe that would land on the surface of one of these moons and take samples and investigate it more closely. So certainly science is something where one thing leads to another and you follow up on new data.
And are there any other planets in our solar system that we're as interested in as Jupiter right now?
Yes, Mars gets a lot of attention and a lot of press because it almost certainly has water and could have water underneath the surface. But a moon called Enceladus, which orbits Saturn, has geysers coming from it. The Cassini mission imaged geysers, literally spewing from the bottom of this, the south pole of this moon. And so that's also one that's very, very interesting. If you have geysers, this means there's water under the surface. And again, that's very important for finding life elsewhere.
And closer to home, at UNA, we understand there is a planetarium. Are there any events coming up that you think the public should be aware of?
Yes, of course, we do our regular programs each week at the planetarium. But next Friday and Saturday, the Lyrid meteor shower is going to be reaching its peak. And it'll produce about depending on where you are and how dark, between 5 and 15 meteors an hour. And so next Friday night and Saturday, the Lyrid meteors are going to be reaching their peak. It's a morning shower, so you're going to have to get up in the AM hours to watch it. But that's going to be quite fun, I think, if the weather's good, of course.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And we have more on this historic launch and the mission as a whole on our website, WHNT.com.